good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time y'all listening. DSP, whatever time y'all watching on YouTube. What's good out there? Thanks for listening, stopping by, supporting. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below what you think about Westside Gunn, man. You see the project, we ain't wasting no time. We're going to Buffalo, New York to go visit Westside Gunn. HWH 10. They're calling the album 10 now. It's Hitler, Wiz, Hermes, right? Right? Hermes, what's that? But yeah, so I think they're just calling the project 10 now. So Westside Gunn, 10, October 28th, 2022. 49 minutes, 47 seconds, basically 50 minutes. A lot of people are speaking on this album. It's been pretty much a year now. What do you guys think about it? How is it resonating with you guys? Are you still bumping it? You still listening to this joint? Westside Gunn 10. Let's get right into it, man. Came out October 28th, 2022. Again, like I said, we traveling to Buffalo from Boston, man. Number one intro, produced by the RZA. Now, who gets a RZA beat and doesn't rap on it? Westside did. Yo. So AA Rashid is very fortunate to speak over a RZA beat. So he's just speaking about what's going on, about the album, about the culture, about what Westside Gunn's, dreams and ambitions and, whatever it are, you know what I mean? Just going through AA Rashid speaking. He's like the preacher. He's like the hip-hop preacher in a sense, right? So it's dope, man. I like the intro, man. Number two, FlyGod Jr. Featuring Doe Boy and DJ Drama, man. Shout out to DJ Drama, man. You know his voice when he's around, man. DJ Drama's, touch gives it a couple amps. It's gonna give it a couple amps, man, with Drama's on there, man, with the loud voice. FlyGod going trap on this track right here, and it's mixing well. Some people do trap. Some of the newer, or maybe even seasoned rappers try to do trap, and sometimes it don't work. But there's certain artists that have it. They have the formula. Shout out to Tony, not Tony Yayo, but Murder from G Unit. He got the formula, man. You know how to do that trap music. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Murder. So number two, man, FlyGod Jr. Doughboy laced this joint. It's a bounce song. It's like a bounce record, man. I could see this being in the club. I could see it being mixed around in the trap. Mixes. If they got the mixtapes for the trap music, I could see this song making that. Number three, Super Kick Party, produced by Conductor Williams. This is where the album opens up for me, and we get the traditional Westside Gunn. A producer like Mr. Williams can uncover classic projects, classic albums, and bring out more of who you are as an artist. You can tell, like, when Conductor is working with certain artists, man, it brings out that flair, it brings out that truthfulness in that artist, man. Number four, Shootouts and SoHo, like the title, featuring ASAP Rocky and Stove God Cook, produced by Denny LaFlare. One of the smoothest song titles first. It is a smooth title. I like the title. Then the track hits and beams us up. It's got a little space vibe. Mr. Gunn has a good bounce on this song. Got a good flow on this song. ASAP added some fashion and some style, of course, on the mic, man. And Stove God is cooking. He's in that kitchen, man. He's cooking. You know what I mean? You got the stove working, man. And just call back, please, man. They asking y'all to call back, nicely, man, before it gets dramatic, so just call back. Number five is called Peppas, featuring Black Star. Shout out to Black Star, man. That's crazy. Go check out that album. What y'all think about the new Black Star album? Let me know. It's produced by Conductor Williams. The Conductor is back, bringing beautiful music to shadow various circles and MCs that respected in the highest realms, man. FlyGod ripped this joint too as well, man. So I like this one. Peppas, it's a standout track. Number six, I like this one too. Nigo, Luis, featuring Westside Pootie, produced by Elijah Hooks. Denny LaFlare, man. This one's good too, man. I like this joint too. Just the instrumental alone is ridiculous. Westside knows how to put songs together, from the opening to the mid of the album to the end, right? He knows how to curate an album. It's a skill, and this track is a highlight. This track is a highlight for the project. Let's talk about the album covers, because it seems like he's using these known or familiar crackheads from Buffalo. He used, R.I.P. to Claire. He used Claire for one of the album covers. She passed away recently. Now he's using, I don't know what the name of this crackhead is. Y'all know the name of the dude on the album cover. I don't want to call him a crackhead, but y'all know the name of this gentleman on the cover. But let's get him back into the album. Number 7, BDP, featuring Rome Streetz and Stove God Cooks, produced by the Conductor. It's always known when Rome Streetz is a feature. You just listen. It's a song that's going to be played the most. You got Rome Streetz feature on your album, that track might be played more than any other track. That's all I'm saying. I'm just giving you a warning. Westside slid on this joint. I think he did a good job on this one, and spent money on a Montel Williams sample, man. Just to throw some money around, man. Oh, that's crazy. Stove God shuts the party down on this joint. Stove God's always shutting the party down. I think he's on at least 6 of the 12 tracks on here, so he's pretty much, it's like Westside Gunn, Stove God album, but that's what it pretty much is, man. Number 8, Science Class, produced by Swizz Beatz, featuring Busta Rhymes, Raekwon, Ghostface, and Stove God Cook. Crazy combination. Found by Lord Jamal in the Busta camp for a while, man. Now, went solo for a while with, some underground MCs and producers. Now he's with Westside Gunn. Yeah, this is good, man. Stove God, man, is doing his thing on here. But let's talk about, how nice Raekwon was on this joint. Let's talk about how disrespectful Ghostface was on this joint. And Stove and West at the end, man, they just putting in that stove work. They're putting in that work in the kitchen again, man. They're doing what they need to be doing. And it's working out for them, Number 9, God is Love, produced by the Conductor, featuring Estee, Nack, Keisha, Plum, and Stove God Cooks. Man, and who's rapping at the end? Is it the dude on the cover? Is it the dude on the cover rapping at the end? Oh, y'all let me know, man. What's his name? But Conductor and Estee Nack just make sense, man. They just sound great together for some reason, man. Album, please, Estee Nack, the Conductor. I know y'all gotta be working on something. Stove God Cooks, his flow just smoother than triple silk, man. It is, man. Feature and First Lady of Griselda, man. Keisha, Plum added some love to the space, man. She's always adding some love, some optimistic, aura, in the space. So shout out to Keisha Plum. She's beautiful, beautiful woman. Number 10, Switches on Everything, produced by Mike Shabs, featuring Run the Jewels and Stove God Cooks. The combinations of artists together is already something to celebrate. The way Westside Gunn not just curates the album, but curates the producers and the artists, the flow on these albums. It's kind of like people comparing them to, like a hip hop Quincy Jones, So Run the Jewels is always a plus, on the album. Tracks. The track hits light. It's a light track. It doesn't hit with a bang, but the bars hit heavy, so it makes up for it. It's like the yin to the yang, man. Let's go to number 11, Mac Don't Stop. The Mac Don't Stop, man. Produced by Pete Rock. Shout out to Pete Rock, man, legend. Smooth, spacey, jazzy track gives Westside Gunn a background to work with. His voice box, his voice is original. It kind of reminds me of Eazy-E. Like, there was certain beats that they had to hit hard for us to listen to that voice, like an Eazy-E voice, or any other voice that. I named some voices of rappers that you only could listen to for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Westside. It just, it's like Eazy-E. I couldn't listen to the whole album. I had to play 3-4 songs, go back to it. But it was dope. But it was just like the voice was like, yo, it's kind of, a little scratchy. Y'all ain't no scratchy or rappers that kind of you can't hear that are dope though. Like Westside's dope, so you got to go back and listen to it, man. But he don't rap that much on these albums, so that's what makes it I guess a plus and a minus. It's like I said, he's curating the albums, he's putting albums together, he's producing, he's executive producing, he's calling these people, he's getting these people together to work together. That's these are artists that normally won't work together. So for them to be on a track, some of these tracks together, it's a bonus to hip hop. So shout out to Westside. So yeah, Pete Rock and Westside, man, they're doing their thing. Let's go to number 12. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Comment below. Get the books, man. Severe's Chronicles Volume 1, man. That's the first book I wrote last year. My second book, actually, this is the first book. Second book is Volume 2, Severe's Classics, man. I wrote that this year for Hip Hop 50th. And I got a third book on ebook, so y'all go check it out. Go look in the description for the merch. Get the merch, man. Get the hoodies. Hoodie season. It's about to be hoodie season, man. So get the merch, man, in the description. Get the books in the description. I appreciate it. Thanks for people supporting prior. All right, let's go to number 12. Last joint. This one's crazy. This joint is I think it's called Red Death for a reason. Red Death, man. Produced by The Alchemist, featuring Armani Caesar, Conway the Machine, Benny the Butcher, Robby Tactic, Stove God Cooks, Jay Worthy, and Rome Streetz. Murder she wrote, murder she wrote. Yo, this song's over 10 minutes, man. Hopefully you got some patience. Put your big boy pants on and press play, man. So on this one, man, Red Death, produced by The Alchemist. Shout out to The Alchemist, man. Bow down to a legend, living legend. Benny starts it off. This Mega Posse cut. You know what Benny does. Benny does what he does. It does what he does. You know what I'm saying? He rips it. All right? Westside was second with DJ Drama, matching his energy. You know what he does. Stove God is grimy on his dark and dank track. Rome Streetz makes a couple sales coming through on the block on this joint. Armani Caesar's popping tags and saving those bullets. Jay Worthy has some billionaire banging boy bars, and about 7.5 minutes in, you start to hear the voice. Conway the Machine gets busy. Conway gets busy. Yo, Conway the Machine and Jamal from the Legal. Imagine them rapping like if Jamal was in his rapping days, him and Conway. Ooh, that'd be nice. Jamal, if you out there, you better go back to the. Don't go back to the streets, man. But just get back to rapping like you used to. DJ Drama shut down the futuristic 10-minute track. And then what I noticed on this track, the last song's 10 minutes and 22 seconds, right? So 10:22, right? The album release is 10:22. The song is 10 minutes, past 10 minutes, right? The album's called HWH 10 or 10, right? I don't know what Westside Gunn's doing, man. Y'all think Westside Gunn did that? I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm just looking into it. I'm a numbers guy, so I'll be seeing numbers, and I'm like, I'm like, I wonder if they did that for a reason. But we coming back from Buffalo, New York, man. Westside Gunn, 10. What y'all think about this project, man? I know I'm late. If I got a year late, it's about to be the anniversary, man. But shout out to the album, shout out to Westside, shout out to what he's doing over there, shout out to his team. His visions, man. Y'all got visions too. Everybody got a book of them. Write a book, man. I wrote 3. Support if you can. Like, subscribe, notification bell, man. Yo, man. Boom. All right, man. Westside. Peace. Love over hate, man.